now I have a question for Noah.
Yes.
Where is Lilith at this time? Because you had ghosted down through the floor, and I don't know if you've come back up yet.
Yeah,
I ghosted back up to block some damage to Mask, which is how I got to 0 vitality. So right now I'm standing in front of the Unbidden.
Okay. So in that case, because I seem to remember that you had gone in between Mask and the Unbidden, but somehow they had come back together. I don't remember how, but they did. So
I think he must have darted around me for his action.
So in that case, all right, Adriano, this kind of play that I've been doing this whole session apparently has been very, very ineffective. So I don't know. I'm still going to do it this way. This is how Hazard is approaching this hunt. So I am going to ignore all of this. I'm ignoring the women. I'm ignoring the Pain Mother. I've got tons of vitality. She can chew away at it for a while. I don't care. I am simply going to close my eyes. I've heard the dialogue. I've been paying attention. I didn't make my history roll, but I've been paying attention to everything Mask has been saying. And I am going to try to put it together as to exactly why this Unbidden is here. What's its thing? What is this about? What was its job as a primal power? Why is it, being forgotten? Why is it forgotten? Why has it come here and succumbed to all this sensual experience? So I know that typically I don't call for a deduction roll. I think I want to. I think I am deliberately saying, I'm going to put this together. If I get any information, I'm going to tell Lilith for my insignificant action in the hope that it can help her bind. Right. So I'm like Mask. I'm putting it all on the line for the binding right now. So, because I've realized that Mask is right. Mask is right. We were very vengeful about Unbiddens for a little bit there. And Mask is showing us a very different way to do this. So that's what I'm going for. So can I make that deduction roll with your permission? Because
yes, I believe that's okay.
Okay. So in that case, it is 6 dice with a bonus of +6. Oh, 16. I roll a 16 and +6 gives me a 22.
That's all right. So let's just imagine that as the pain courses through your body, like a synapses just fires and a series of connections between the scenes and the experiences that you had on these very moments just blew up, and you have a clear vision of what is happening. It seems very likely that this love sexual thing is a proxy for recognition. So the idea that this Unbidden may have been involved in this kind of creation of romantic or sexual activities, or maybe not, but what it feels like is that all this stuff is a means to obtain a recognition for his work. The idea that this thing feels isolated, and that it feels that it may be that the first thing that prompted to leave her spot as an aesthetic is the idea that he wanted to be recognized as part of the creation of the flesh And so the drugs and the love and the demands of the demands in the forms of these crucially trophies are just a way to affirm that I am here, I am doing things, I want to be recognized as such. I want to be something, a player and not just part of the background.
I will shout to Lilith and say, Lilith, not back to the vault. I'm going to try to convey as much as I can of what you said in my short, insignificant action. To tell Lilith, it wants to work. It wants to do the right thing and for others to know. It wants us to understand what it has done or what it can do. It doesn't want to be doing it this way. We need to help it. So I'm bind it, Lilith, bind it. But we won't take it to the vault.
Well, now it's Lilith, so so I imagine this truck says
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Lilith is I mean going for the binding role here. And I think I don't know how much of this is sinking in. I mean, she's like she just she and Mask are totally lacerated, but she's seen Mask try to bind this thing in a kind of empathetic way, and also hearing this from Hazard.
Oh, I know. I got a 22. What's its name?
Oh, the name. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, let's just say the name. It's the Doll Maker.
Doll Maker. Good. I'm telling Lilith that.
Okay, nice. So Lilith will reach out both hands and try to get them around this thing's shoulder, and say, Dollmaker, you can be still. You can rest from your labors. You've done enough. You've done enough work for one lifetime. And then try to bind this thing. And we'll see what goes.
Well, it wants recognition.
Right. That you can rest from your labors. We can see. We can see what you have made.
This is ambiguous. We can see what you made. You dirty slut.
No, that's okay. I don't know if I can get this across to Lilith, but it is critical. We're not talking about the wreckage that it's made of the
No, I get it.
Of history.
Absolutely.
We're talking about letting it get back to work as an aesthetic and have it be recognized this time. We will speak for it. in recognition of what it can do.
Okay. Listen, rest for now. But you're going to have to trust us. But we will do what we can for you. Lilith will try it. I mean, given that her two fellow stalkers are, putting this into action. I have 18.
What? An 18.
Yes, 2 6s plus 6 for my binding skill.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Yes.
I'm imagining that you said the name. You actually said the name, the doll maker,
right,
before starting the speech. And as you touch the unbidden, the thing just says, my name. And shivers and just begins to fade into the radiant orb. You can hear just a tiny whispers, and she shrinks and begins to assume the form of the radiant orb. I don't want to be forgiven, but she doesn't finish the sentences. She begins to shrink and becomes just the radiant orb.
And this is new for Lilith because the last 2 bindings we've seen have been like very kind of violent. Exactly. It's like a wrestling, right? But this is she's holding her hands out. This is this is an embrace. This is a touch.
Do you have any keys that match with that, out of curiosity?
An imposition. Oh yeah. I mean, I think the key of compassion is certainly one. The key of carnality is certainly one, because I think this thing was, motivated by sensation and connection on some level, and curiosity too.
Right.
In fact, the curiosity, we probably got a flash of the curiosity key while you were speaking.
Jesus Christ, give me a break. Can I have an house rule right now, please?
Which is what?
Which is the thing that the only way to free a minion is to destroy his awakened form. So we just continue the fight with
No, not necessarily. I mean, the minion, that's the only way to how am I going to put it? If the master's gone, it's the minion anymore. It's if the master's gone, is it a minion anymore? I mean, does it really want to? I mean, I was going to tell it. Do you really want to do this? Go back to
no.
Yeah, I mean, if you really do you really? What are you here for? I mean, pain mothers aren't exactly known for their but they're not known for their wait, what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is that it is a self-interested shadow now. It better be. So that's my take. Again, it's a matter of role-playing. You're playing the shadow, and the shadow is like the thing, the master's gone, and these are battered stalkers, but
yeah, it's okay.
I've hit this fucker 3 times, and he's just laughing at me. He's ignoring me.
Yeah, and the text does say that many of these shadows are forced, and that they can take revenge later and fight against. So it's really up to you.
But I got an idea.
Mhm.
An even better.
But we should
okay.
go into initiative again.
Yeah.
No, I have to enjoy my full physical stats while I have them, not vitality.
Yeah,
Maybe
really.
burning some dexterity.
Mhm.
Oh, got a 6 again.
Oh,
Got
I
a
get a
5.
9 this time.
Nice.
I don't. The thing is, just like Mask, I don't have a high presence. I know my character is super awareness oriented, and so awareness, insight, and willpower are all pretty high. And so this interactive stuff, it's really, I mean, especially because banish and bind and evoke are all presence, right? It's tough, right? It's you're really working the low end, the shallow end of your character pool for me a lot. So let's see here. I am going to. Am I going first? With a.
Oh wait, I missed the mask initiative.
It's 5.
Okay.
And I might not go before the Pain Mother. I'm not sure. I don't know what
The Pain Mother is first.
Okay.
So I'm imagining that the Pain Mother just
I mean, she can hit me again.
backs up.
Oh,
I'm imagining
okay.
that she
Mhm.
backs up and she doesn't say anything. She just stares at you. And I'm imagining that she slowly gets back to the other bedroom. So I'm imagining that she just circles you and she opens the bedroom that goes to this dark bedroom that you had almost crossed.
Yeah, we still haven't gone in there, and I don't want to look if you ask. So.
And she, for a moment, just observes you, and then she closes the door behind her,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see, you can sense this. I will say this sound of chains and howling wind, just like something just a gust of wind just crashed to the windows of the bedroom, and you can even see the door shaking, and then nothing else.
All right. So that's what she's done. I'm next. I've got these women, like,
Yeah.
on pinning me. So I'm thinking that it's time to stand up, to basically shake them off and say, to them, or geez, we've got that enigma to deal with, and we've also got, we've got Alicia in particular, but all of these girls are Alicia, really, right? I mean, they're all Alicia's. So it's not like she's the only one. She's not like the only person that we're trying to help here. So I refuse. I will not use my powers against them. That is so heinous. That is the worst. So I've refused to attack them the entire time. So let's see. Oh, and I'm so bad at that. I'm terrible at that. I'm just going to have to try. I'm really bad at this, but I'm going to try. I'm going to do technically an attack roll, but I don't want to do any damage. I just want to free myself from them.
Yeah.
That's my major action. So I'm going to try that. Don't know how hard it is, but here it goes. Shoot. Okay, so I get a 10 plus 3, 13.
13. Well, No. You just keep fighting
No
them,
sweat.
but they just keep hitting you.
God, that's annoying.
And
All right. Okay. So I knew, yeah, I'm trying to get up, but what I'm eventually saying is, you know, I'll say to the other stalkers, you know, get me to the Enigma. You know, get me to that thing. So if I can't get off these people off me, you guys are going to have to help.
And the humans are ahead of us in the initiative order, correct?
yeah. Okay. So the insignificant action, I feel that it might have changed something. So the idea that you point to the Enigma, so take me to the Enigma, and
You're
they
kidding.
just panic and
Okay.
just run towards the Enigma, and you can see them just defending and screaming.
Oh, okay.